And now I'm bringing everyone back in. The main question everyone is wondering, will Alex Palou wrap up the 2023 NTT IndyCar Series Championship by the end of today? If Palou finishes 7th or better, 8th if he leads a lap, he's the champion of IndyCar no matter what Scott Dixon does. If Dixon finishes 8th or worse, Palou is the champion. Or to put this into simpler terms, Palou needs to have at least a 55-point advantage at the end of the race to clinch the title. Starting with you, Alex, is Alex Palou leaving Portland the IndyCar champion and for the first time since 2005 clinching the championship before the final race?
I want to say yes, but the problem is the other guy still mathematically involved is Scott Dixon. You cannot just say, I'm champion, it's over, but you have Scott Dixon still mathematically in. As long as Scott Dixon is mathematically eligible for a championship, he is a risk, and he has proved that the past 2 weeks. I know the chances are slim, but I have to say I'm not sure if Alex Palou clinch it today. Scott Dixon is just too good, and he's going to be able to capitalize again. And even if he wins, I mean, it's going to be really tight, but I think Scott Dixon's going to keep it mathematically in here.
Alex, I disagree. And the reason is Alex Palou's results heading into the Grand Prix of Portland here. What did we say? Alex Palou can finish as low as 8th if he leads a lap. Do you know what Alex Palou's worst finish this season is in the entire 2023 calendar year so far? It's 8th. Alex Palou is going to be your champion at the end of the day.
I have to agree completely with Ben. Just a bad day for Alex Palou is like 3rd, so his worst day is 8th. So leaving it up to him to finish 7th or better, I think that's kind of locked up unless he gets in some huge trouble at the start.
If you're watching qualifying with us yesterday, you'd know that we've all said yes to this question in the commentary team just because Joe Samaniego is trackside, and which means we get an interview with him at the Grid Network, which is, I think, what everybody will agree. So I'm saying yes, just so that Joe can take it. And Adam says that Alex Palou clinches the 2022 NTT IndyCar Series Championship this weekend. He's on the commentary team with me this weekend. He agrees. Joe, you've got to get your question down. Sure, you already have. Write it. How does it feel to be a world champion for a second time? And I think it'll be brilliant. But yeah, he'll do it. He can't not. Dixon may do it, but compared to the stats, Dixon's had a shocking year. So yeah, he's just lucky to be in this position. And it's not often you say Scott Dixon's lucky, but Alex Palou's controlled this the entire year. And if he wants to wrap it up today for the first time, not going to the last race in 18 years, it's a record that can be broken. And today we've had a lot of records broken as well, across Formula One, MotoGP and everything. So it's a lot of fun today. So yeah, definitely going to be a barnstormer race as well.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a great chance that Alex Palou can lead Portland as the championship today. As you were saying, his worst finish of this year was eighth place, and considering all the different circumstances that can happen in a season, it's really surprising, that one outlier has to be 8th place. It's been a remarkably strong and consistent season for Alex Palou, and it will not surprise me today to see him hosting the championship trophy above his head later today. I know some people entering the weekend were a little concerned that the chemistry of this number 10 team would be off, especially with his lead strategist Barry Wanzer, who's going to be out these final 2 weeks of the season. But it really seems like that team has pulled it together, and they haven't missed a beat at all so far this weekend.
So I'm also going to agree with the majority of our team here and say that Alex Palou will clinch the championship before the final race.